Let's recap. Whole Glow 40 is basically a challenge that I've created for myself where I eliminate all dairy, all animal products, and as much processed foods as possible for 40 days. The main reason I'm doing this is to cleanse my mind, body, and soul from the inside out. So far, I have done a fiber cleanse to cleanse my body of all the junk that I've eaten. I've started intermittent fasting to lose a few extra pounds. And I've recorded everything along the way. So if you want to catch up, make sure to watch the video journals on my YouTube channel now. We are back home in NYC. I'm really tired. I have some sort of like scab going on from blowing my nose so much, from being sick and having allergies. But I'm home and I'm trying to figure out what to eat because we have not gone food shopping in a week. I did that purposely knowing that we were going to go away. I didn't want any of the fresh food to rot. So now I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, I've decided on cereal and almond milk, and I'm gonna have toast, but instead of vegan butter, I'm gonna use this Trader Joe's mixed nut butter that has dry roasted almonds, cashews, walnuts, Brazil nuts, hazelnuts, and pecans. This will be bomb with some bananas. I have none. So let me tell you about the festival. Something in the Water. The festival that we were at this weekend was one of my short-term goals that I was trying to lose weight for, feel healthier for, because it was on the sand. I've never been to a festival which is solely held on the sand on the beach. So it's hot. You're getting a full body workout because walking in the sand activates so many muscles while you're doing it. And you're literally there all day, like you're eating lunch and dinner there. And I think I nailed it. I wanted to lose a little bit of weight so that I could be lighter on my knees, so that I could dance, so that I could have endurance. You know, festivals it's a lifestyle. It's like you spend all day there, especially if you spend so much money. Those tickets were like $300 each. And then we drove 7 hours and spent money on the hotel. Like, I want to make the most of it. And we were able to stay all day. I was able to eat healthy the entire time. I had a few drinks, but it wasn't anything crazy, and I had an amazing time. So I'm really happy that I aced that short-term goal. My next goal is my 30th birthday. So Whole Glow 40 for me ends next week. Oh my God, I can't believe that. But I plan to continue as much as possible afterwards so that I can meet my birthday goals, keep going to the gym, which I haven't been really good at in the past 2 weeks, even though I did work out in Virginia. I think the only thing I'm gonna do is eat eggs and fish, which I miss so much. Not being able to eat eggs has been so difficult for me because just eggs and a lot of vegetarian dishes. But I'm definitely not going back to dairy. Not going back to dairy. Don't think I'm gonna have meat. If I have any type of meat, it's probably gonna be like lean meats like turkey and chicken, and that's once in a while. It's not gonna be, an every week thing like it used to be for me because I just feel so good not having any animal products in my body, for the physical reasons, but also for the spiritual reasons. An animal's a living thing. I'm not gonna get all like vegan and political on you, but on the spiritual side of it, an animal has feelings and has emotions and has a past the same way we do. So eating that, is in us. And I feel like not having eaten animal products for the past more than a month has definitely made a difference in the way that I see. More on that separate video where I talk about, my full journey and what I learned, specifically what I learned. Yeah. All right, it's lunchtime. Having a really late lunch because I got caught up in work and Ava's here with me. So I'm gonna do a little mishmash wrap. I love that word. I just threw some chickpeas in the pan, some garlic, some 21 seasoning salute from Trader Joe's, and a squirt of barbecue sauce that I had in my pantry. I like my stuff charred. They're not burned, they're a little charred, but I like it like that. Like to give them more flavor, more character. I'm down for experimenting today, so I just threw this vegan kale, cashew, and basil pesto on this brown rice wrap. I threw my barbecue chickpeas on top with some spinach and some grape tomatoes. I'm gonna wrap this up and serve it with some chips. The pesto with the barbecue. Flavor explosion. Mommy beasted with this lunch. Beasted. I beasted, yes. It's dinner. I've been working all day. I almost lost track of time. Luckily, my toddler eats like a teenager and she literally will tell me eat. So it reminds me to cook. Obviously, I need to relax. So I'm going to do pesto again because I want pesto again. It was so good for lunch. I'm going to do a whole wheat penne pasta. Whole wheat. What is wrong with me? I'm delusional. Whole wheat penne pasta from Trader Joe's. I'm doing the Trader Joe's beefless ground beef because I have to use it. It's been in my fridge for an eternity and I need to use it. This is going to go bad if I don't use it too. And I'm going to add spinach and maybe some more veggies. I don't know. Today's mood is I just want to get over with it. I just want to cook it. I just want to eat it. This is not even necessarily a super healthy meal because it's pasta, because it's beefless ground beef. Maybe today will be considered a cheat day. You know, some days you have to allow yourself to just like cook and try to make the best decisions possible. And these are the best decisions I'm going to make right now. I could be eating, you know, rice, a pound of rice and beans and, you know, what I would have eaten on a day like this. I probably would have gotten takeout and gotten some chicharrone de pollo from up the block with a huge plate of white rice and red beans and onions and the works. And it's just, no. You know, I'd rather make better decisions for myself. It doesn't mean that I'm ever gonna be like Captain Plant-Based. That's not me. It's just not me. Maybe in the future, who knows? That would be great if I accustom myself to eating, you know, strict meals on a daily basis. But I need to allow myself to slack off sometimes. And this is the way that I slack off. This is the final product. Not the most glamorous looking meal, but definitely packed with flavor. So yum. Today is day 37 of 42. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I was editing my week 3 video yesterday and my face has changed so much. I know you probably can't see it because the camera does make you a little bit wider. That's not a myth. But I definitely notice it. Of course, I notice in my energy and everything, but I was really like, whoa, like my face has changed so much. I have a naturally wide bone structure. And I could be 100 pounds and I'll always have like chubby cheeks, but I definitely noticed the difference and like I can see my jawline now. Anyways, I picked up a smoothie from a healthy food store on my way to the train. It is wild blueberry, banana, flaxseed, coconut, I forget what else, but it's really yummy. It's kind of acting as a meal replacement for me because I really don't have time to like sit and have a meal. I have to go to therapy and I have to go food shopping. Finally, I need to go food shopping. I have like no food in my fridge. It's really crazy. But yeah, start of my day. I'm in the home stretch. This is why I love Trader Joe's. I just got a shitload of food. $157. Restocked my pantry and everything. So freaking good. I am not doing well today. I have not officially eaten lunch because I had that meal replacement smoothie. And I've been running around like crazy and I haven't eaten. That is really bad and that's unlike me. So I'm gonna run home, try to get all these compras upstairs to the kitchen, put something in my mouth, a piece of fruit or something, and then go pick up Ava and then go make dinner. Oh my god. Say hi. Hi, YouTube. Hi, tribe. Hi, tribe. From Egypt. Mommy made arroz con pollo, or asopao de pollo rather. So I'm having just the rice and peas without the pollo, obviously. Plátano, some tomato, and some cucumber. Who are you calling? I'm finally home. Today was a bad day for Whole Glow 40 or for nutrition or for anything. I let my schedule get the best of me. I literally have not stopped. I'm about to sit down for like the first time since I got up this morning. I'm so exhausted, but I'm also hungry. And I cannot go to bed hungry. Like, no. So I am having some kava stress relief tea and a slice of toasted whole wheat bread with that nut butter that I was eating the other day. this one. This mixed nut butter with dry roasted and salted almonds, cashews, walnuts, Brazil nuts, hazelnut, and pecan. This stuff is so delicious, and it'll have like, it has enough protein that I'll be good till tomorrow morning. The principal ingredient of life is love. Yep, and I'm loving myself by having this right now. Today was a big wake-up call for me because May, which is 2 days away, is not even. May's tomorrow. Oh man, May is really crazy for me. My schedule is non-stop. Every day I have something to do. I have a meeting, I have a call, I have a project to complete, I have a project to start. It's just like on and 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 on. I cannot let my schedule get the best of my me time, my nutrition, my eating, my drinking water. Today I barely had water. I didn't have lunch. I like scarfed down some leftover pasta. I had whatever rice my mom had at her house. Like, that's not me, and I'm not gonna mess this up towards the end. I only have 6 days left of this challenge, and I'm not gonna screw it up now. And I also need to take into account, how I'm gonna behave after. Just because I'm not on Whole Glow 40, I can't be slacking off and just eating whatever and eating at whatever time. Even though I'm not doing intermittent fasting, I have not been eating past my dinner time, so past like 8:30, unless I have tea. And this tea really helps me. Kava tea is amazing, really helps me sleep, is a natural muscle relaxant, helps with my anxiety. I recommend kava and have been recommending kava for years and years and years and years and years. It's so good. So yeah, today was a wake-up call. I gotta get it together. I can't be acting like this. It's a new day. It's lunchtime. I'm having my first official meal. Almost forgot to record it. I'm that stressed. I'm so stressed I have a cold sore in my mouth. I am eating the leftover barbecue chickpeas that I had from the other day with the leftover meatless ground meat, and I just made some couscous to go with it. I don't know why I didn't make any vegetables, but I will make a fruit juice in a little bit. I'm really craving like a smoothie of some sort. I had a coffee earlier, a latte, which gave me a little bit of energy. So we are about to deep clean this apartment because it needs serious attention. But other than that, I'm good. Today is the first day of Mental Health Awareness Month, which is a big red light bulb for me that I need to take care of myself. I cannot let myself get stressed during a month where I'm supposed to be shedding awareness about the things that cause me stress and the things that trigger my mental illness. Dinner time, we just kind of finished cleaning 2 out of the 4 rooms. We Marie Kondo'd this shit. It's crazy. I didn't have time to cook, so we got takeout. Got a black bean burger with avocado. I told them to omit it also has tomato. Let's see it. The chipotle mayo. I think I'm gonna make my own with my vegan mayo that I have and some sriracha. Definitely not gonna eat all these fries. Okay, just made my own chipotle mayo with some Follow Your Heart Veganese. This is my favorite vegan mayo. And just some regular sriracha sauce from Trader Joe's. Yum. It's around 11 o'clock, too early for lunch, too late for breakfast, so we're gonna have brunch. I'm gonna make a tofu scramble. This is what I'm gonna use. I got some sprouted tofu, organic sprouted tofu, extra firm, of course. We're gonna put spinach, baby bottle mushrooms, peppers, and then I'm gonna squirt it with some lemon. Still has a little bit of water, which is fine. Gives it that scramble consistency. Look at this. Alright, I added some garlic powder, some of the moist sesame, a little bit of turmeric, and the secret ingredient is the nutritional yeast, which actually smells a lot like cheddar cheese to me. It's really good for you, and it gives this a lot of flavor. This is what we're working with. I added half an avocado and some whole wheat toast, and I'm just gonna sprinkle some of this super seed and ancient grain blend, which has like a lot of fiber, a lot of omega-3 fatty acids, sprouted buckwheat, sprouted millet, chia seed, flaxseed, red quinoa, hemp seed, and amaranth. instead of the everything but the bagel seasoning, which I usually put on this. I lied. I can't do without this stuff. It's so good. It's dinner time. Guess what we're having? Let me put down my bowl so I can show you. We're doing jackfruit tacos. This is gonna be my first time working with jackfruit. I feel like a lot of people use this but don't tell you what the benefits are, so I did a little bit of research. Jackfruit is really high in antioxidants. It has a lot of vitamins. It has a lot of fiber in it, so not bad. It's basically gonna take the consistency of carnitas when I season it and I cook it, which is exactly what I want. Look at this. It's not chicken. This is about to be so good. That's what happens when you send your husband to the store. You ask him for one bunch of cilantro and he brings back two. What the hell am I gonna do with so much cilantro? My mom taught me this really cool trick that maybe I'm late about, but it has really helped me save my cilantro. I would buy cilantro and like parsley and it would go dead really, really quickly, but she taught me this really cool trick. It literally works like a charm. You basically have to fill up a jar, use glass, with some water, maybe like halfway with water. Stick the cilantro in. I think I'm going to use this one first because it has less leaves than this one. Stick the stems in it. You can add more water after if you need it so that it's in. Then you take a plastic cover, or whatever you call this. It's not a plastic cover. This is a produce bag. Then you close it up, kind of like a shower cap, making sure that most of the air is out. And then you twist it tightly so that it closes up and it leaves no air to penetrate it. So I'm just twisting the sides. Let me move this so you guys can see it a little better. So I'm just twisting the sides so that this is really tight around the brim. And then you just secure it. I have these metal clamps that I got from Home Goods. So I'm just gonna clamp it there. And this keeps my cilantro fresh for weeks. The last bunch that I had was fresh for like a month. I'm not kidding. This is the final product. I actually had only 2 corn tortillas, so I gave them to Huey. I took one for the team, and I'm using these brown rice tortillas that I usually use for my wraps, which is why this looks so crazy. But it's gonna taste good. And then I also just cut up some avocado to add. Some olive oil, apple cider vinegar, salt and pepper on it. Let's see how this tastes. There is no reason why that should have. It's like almost 8 o'clock and I have not vlogged all day long. Today has been nonstop. I've been on some super mom shit today. What did I have for breakfast? Cereal and almond milk. What did I have for lunch? No. Nothing. We had a play date today. Ava had a play date. So I had like a little spread of strawberries, blueberries, 2 types of hummus. We had pretzel sticks. We had carrots. That was literally my lunch because I ate a lot of that. Then I was running all day, drinking water, peeing, drinking water, peeing, in IKEA, in Bed Bath & Beyond, running errands with Ava. Obviously couldn't come home and cook in time. We are going out tonight, so sadly, I'm eating kava again. I literally have eaten this 3 times, I think, since I've done these vlogs. It's really sad that I get the exact same thing, but it is so good and it is so filling. This time I added the brown rice because I needed a little bit of oomph. But look at this delicious, messy delish. And Eva's having a little bit of her own, and Huey's having a little bit of his own. And that's what we're gonna do. Good morning. I'm vlogging myself drinking my lemon water because I'm not gonna forget to vlog today. Having the perfect little brunch. Well, it's like kind of still breakfast. The tofu scramble that I had left over from the other day, half of an avocado with olive oil, ACV and everything but the bagel seasoning, and 1 slice of sprouted whole wheat bread with a little bit of vegan butter on it. Because I'm taking a really cool exercise dance class in a few hours with my girl Melissa from Killer Bodies. It's a típico dance class. I told you guys about this a few videos back. This was going to be the way that I celebrate the end of Whole Glow 40, which is done the day after tomorrow. I'm having a fantastic day. I'm on my way to Killer Bodies to move my body and manifest more movement in my life for the second half of 2019. I'm low-key shook because if you've never taken one of Melissa's classes, you don't even know. So I brought a knee brace with me just in case, but I'm hyped. Look at this sweat. I'm vlogging. Everybody say hi! 500 calories in an hour. Wow! Thank you, thank you. Thank you to Melissa. Yo, what a workout, what a party. Holy shit. You want some? It's dinner time, and I whipped up, for the first time ever, Trader Joe's cauliflower gnocchi. I did it with pesto and peas, because I was craving pesto, when am I not? And some of their Trader Joe's meatless meatballs, which we love. I usually submerge them in sauce, and then put them with spaghetti or whatever type of pasta we're having, but I baked them today. And then on top of this is some dairy-free vegan Parmesan from the brand Follow Your Heart, which I've been using forever. Okay, we just had Trader Joe's cauliflower gnocchi. Unpopular opinion, they are whack. Also, after eating the entire bowl of cauliflower gnocchi, which I made with pesto and peas, I found out that the entire package is 1,110 milligrams of sodium. We had 2 packets between the 3 of us. It is recommended by the Institute of Medicine that an adult should only have 1,500 milligrams of sodium in a day. Why? Why would Trader Joe's make anything like that? I say that here, and I'm also saying that in my Whole Glow 40 vlog, because I want to remind you guys to always check your nutrition facts in the back of each label. Don't assume that just because something is vegan or gluten-free that it's healthy. Please read your nutrition labels. Please research your daily intakes. It's different for men and women. Especially if you're a person of color, we are prone to heart disease and all kinds of cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, and sodium triples our chances. So please just be good to yourself. Food is also a form of self-care. I'm gonna prepare some lunch right now. Some frozen veggies from Whole Foods in the freezer that I need to use, so I'm gonna make them. And then I'm gonna bake some tofu. I sprinkled it with some cumin, some garlic powder, some loisa sazon that I use on basically everything. Oh, Ava just woke up. And I'm just gonna bake it and put it together with some couscous that I have in the fridge. Okay, this is the quick finished product. The tofu came out a little crispy, which is just what I wanted. I added the couscous, just a little bit of couscous. The bulk of my plate is veggies. And I ended up adding some organic coconut aminos for that little soy sauce taste. Ava is eating the same thing minus the couscous so she can finger food it. And I added some Monterey Jack cheese because she cannot have a meal without having a little bit of cheese. It's been a really hard day. I feel like all Sundays are really hard because I'm alone with Ava. The dinosaurs are coming. And I can't. Sundays are a big work day for me. Even though I probably shouldn't leave work until Sunday, it just happens that way. And she's just like doing that all day long. I made something fairly easy, but it's definitely comfort food for me. I was craving Spanish food, so I made something similar to what I was craving. I also have my period, so the cravings are hard. I have some brown rice that I made under here with some red beans, Cuban style, like my mom makes them. And then instead of doing picadillo, like ground beef, like I would have usually done with the meatless meat, I made chorizo because I wanted something spicy with half an avocado on the side. Ava has the same thing, except she keeps saying dinosaur because I made her these dinosaur-shaped nuggets that I got, organic frozen nuggets from Whole Foods. So she's going to eat that. I made it. Today's the last day of Whole 40. It's dinner time. And I've been allowed to eat whatever I want since I woke up today. I ate a black bean burger for lunch. I didn't get to cook for dinner, so we ordered my favorite tacos. And I'm finally going to have shrimp. I've been dreaming about this little shrimp for an eternity, for 40 days. I just can't. I told them not to put cheese, but they added crema to my tacos, and I still don't want to eat dairy. So I'm going to try my best to sift out the pieces of lettuce that have crema and not eat them. But I'm going to have these tacos. Okay, it has been a few days since I ended Whole 40, and I waited a few days because the day that I ended, I just started my period, so I didn't want to do my weigh-ins and measurements knowing I was so bloated. I inevitably get bloated, like super, like a little blowfish. So I waited a few days and I just did my weigh-in and my measurements, my final weigh-ins and measurements, and these are the results. So you guys know that I've been keeping a tracker thanks to this leftover tracker that I got from my friend Jordan. Follow her for all your fitness needs. She's an amazing trainer. But she gave me one of these sheets when I was working with her last year, and I had a blank one left over, so I've been using this. So I filled out all my goals, and I've been using this to track not really my fitness journey because I've been working out less than I have been eating healthy. So you guys know that obviously I've been eating all plant-based, but I have been incorporating as much workouts as possible. So these are my results. I started at 168.8 on March 25th. On May 10th, I am 158. So I've lost 10.8 pounds. Arms. My right arm is still the same. My left arm lost half an inch. Not a surprise because my arms are my problem area and my back is also becoming my problem area. So I'm working on that in the gym. Bust. I lost 2 inches. I'm now 36 inches at the bust,
which is exciting because I know I'm shrinking, but now I have to buy all new bras. My waist, as you can see, I lost 3 inches. My waist went down from 34.5 inches to 31.5, which is really exciting for me. My stomach obviously went down the most, 3.5 inches, yo. Crazy. Hips and butt went down 1 inch. I'm at 42.5 inches. Got big booty. Honestly, I've always been around like 40 inches, but now I have like these mothering hips that I got obviously because I gave birth to my daughter. So I guess that's where the extra inches come from, because my booty is not what it used to be, but we're working on it. And then my thighs have been fluctuating. I don't really know what's been happening here, but overall, I lost 2.5 inches on my right and 1.5 to 2 on my left. My left has been a little fluctuating. I don't know. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with my results. I was beating myself up a little bit because I have been weighing myself since I finished 4 days ago, and seeing that my weight hasn't really changed was really messing with me. But
I decided to start looking at pictures of myself from the past, just to see and remind myself how much progress I've made in the past year, in the past 18 months. And the results really astonished me. I posted some pictures on Instagram and on Twitter, and I got a really like beautiful response from people, also being so proud of me for sticking to my guns no matter what. It's been hard. It's been really hard. Weight loss is hard as it is, but postpartum weight loss alongside, anxiety, depression, stress is really fucking difficult. But I stuck to my guns. I've been doing it, and here I am with an entirely new diet, outlook on life, outlook on myself. I'm really happy. I feel so good. I will record a separate reaction video to what happened and how I feel in the end. And once I do, I will link it here and in the description box. But right now, I feel really good. I feel really, really clear. I feel really connected. I feel very self aware of my mind, of my soul, and of my body, which is something that I've never had all at once. Really proud of myself and really happy. I will be putting together resources for anybody who wants to do Whole Glow 40 for themselves. And when I do complete them, because I really want to make it detailed and really special, including, tracking sheets or worksheets of my own, so that you can also track your mental health and also track your spiritual health, recipes that I really loved, ingredients, swaps, and things like that. It's probably going to end up being a workbook that I sell for a few bucks because it's worth selling. I have a lot of information now. I will link it in the description box as well. Thank you guys for joining me on this journey. Thank you guys who joined me on this journey. I think I just said the same thing twice, but I mean the people who actually started Whole Glow 40 journeys of their own. Like, people have been like sending me pictures and recommendations and telling me how good they feel, and just completely changing their own lives. And that is what I'm here for. I'm here to change my own, but I'm also here to inspire you to see that it's possible to change yours too. If you haven't liked this video, like this video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel and subscribe to my mailing list so you can be the first to know when I put up that video of my reaction to eating plant-based foods and connecting with myself over 40 days.